as we are off and running. What's going on, Mitchell? Hey, hey, hey. Keeping an eye to the sky this evening as we were looking at some potential severe weather here. So I've got on the other screen, I just got a small video feed up, keeping an eye out for that. But we'll rip even in a tornado. We'll rip. We've done it before. We did it December of 22 when we had the big tornadoes here. I remember the sirens going off and I was still ripping. Rain, shine, snow, wind, tornado, doesn't matter. We're here. Diddy Cats, what's going on? So here's the plan for this evening. We got nothing full, but a ton of cheap options available. And everything available that is not listed with another date in the description can go today. So that's 24, 150, 148, 141, 149, and 127 MLS. So I have offers open on all remaining MLS teams. I know there's 19 there, but we'll clear them out just to get rid of it and move beyond it. Hey, Luke. So everything of that 149 is 3 boxes. It's a Chrome Platinum, 22 Chrome Platinum, a hobby, and 2 light boxes, $12. We've got the 23 Bowman Hobby, the 23 Bowman Mega, and the 23 Bowman Draft Asia 3 box at $22 a spot. I've got 24 148, which is a 1 box of our favorite product as a collective. Good old Bowman's Best. 15 a spot on that. And then a hobby box of 22 and 23 Bowman at $19.50. And then all the MLS stuff behind it to boot. So we've got some stuff in front of us tonight that we can rip. It's just going to be a matter of what can we fill. And I'm working to have our have stacks out this week back on the normal schedule. Speaking of schedule, let's talk about later in the week. We are going into a little bit of a different schedule for the next what's going on, M. Larson? For the next week or so. So we're here tonight. There is no Friday night Zebra breaks this week. Mrs. Zebra and I are heading to a event on Friday night that we have planned for a while. So we'll be back after tonight. We'll be back Saturday night for Saturday night Zebra breaks. 87 Central on Saturday night. There will be no stream Sunday because of that. And then we are on Tuesday, next Tuesday, and next Thursday next week, as I am going home to Cincinnati next weekend to see my family and go see my stepdad. First time in a couple of months. So I'm going to go home for the weekend and see them. And then that'll put us right at the end of the month. And May, guys, is shaping up to be a big month. So between May 10th, specifically that May 10th stream, we could be a late night, Friday, May the 10th, if we fill a lot. So May 10th is going to be both, for me, is going to be both the first rips of Bowman and Pop Century. Pop Century got pushed back a week from the 3rd to the 10th. I got the email on that this morning from Leaf. So that is, so those are both going to be Friday night, May the 10th. So, and then I kind of have a little bit of a schedule coming up as to how they move some other dates around too. So I kind of got all that put together to get us May into June. We're going to have Vivid Football, Pro Set Pure Football in June. I don't know how I do it, but they're releasing the Marilyn Monroe collection in July. I have to figure out how we want to do that. That'll be fun. I've seen some of the previews on that. But in the meantime, we can kick off with the closest thing we have to rip right now is 19 spots. It's the 23 Bowman Hobby Mega and Draft Asia. 3 boxer is what the closest right now. So I have rambled on for long enough. How are you all? How's everybody's day? Any good rips? Any good pickups the past couple of days? I'll show you this. You guys will see this in person. So this came yesterday. I posted it at least in Squared Circle. After a year of waiting, Undertaker Immaculate Celebrations to 49. Finally, have it. It's here. Tomorrow, I'm getting my Brock Gable dual auto to 25. And then my other pickup, and I've already redeemed it, is my Iconic Perspectives Ellie rookie auto. I redeemed it earlier today. So hopefully I'll get that sometime. Clark Gable, yes. Absolutely Clark Gable. Maybe better than Gable Steveson, to be honest with you. Like, we don't know much about what Gable Stevenson's been up to, so I would say Clark Gable. I'll take Clark Gable. I'll take Clark Gable over Gable Steveson. Candy Bar, what's going on? Good evening to you. I'd almost rather have a Clark Gable auto than a Gable Steveson auto, to be honest with you. At the end of the day, I don't even think they could get. They could probably do cuts and stuff like that of Clark Gable, like for Pop Century. It's been going all over the place. Ben, how was the break? How was your stream? I listened to some of it as I was kind of getting some last minute stuff done. I liked it. I liked it from yeah. That's you took the words right out of my mouth. Very informative. I think that was a great explainer, kind of intro to the hobby 101. I like it a lot. So let me do this. Let me throw this post up here. There we go. Get the live stream out. Boom and boom. Oh no, trust me. I understand. Hey Lynn. I understand. You know, when I was physically working in the shop in front of customers, that was one thing I always saw was people either new to the hobby or returning to the hobby, just trying to pick up and figure out where to start, where to leave off. Like, the ability to be able to educate, to create a better hobby, I think is something that gets lost a lot of the times, because it's, like the majority of our group, we're deep into it. We know what we're looking for. But even us, we need to learn sometimes. So it's paramount. But if you're like me, I don't know, like I go to family functions or stuff like that, and people get out that I'm into cards, and I get the, hey, can you tell me what this is worth question, or I have this, or I have this. Does anybody else get that, like at family functions? Or is it just me? I figured maybe others get it too. I know. I get that a lot. My grandma, when I went to my grandma's house. What? Really? That's a rib and a half. That is an absolute rib and a half. You gave it away, and then he wants to sell it back. Oh, my head hurts. My head hurts thinking of that. My head just straight hurts. I would have too. I don't know if I I don't know if I would have. That's a head shaker. I'll be real honest. That is a flat head shaker. That is a flat head shaker to me. No, no, no. No, no, no. It's one of the reasons why I also don't rack the family. That's why I don't rack the family. Just on general principle. So then again, the family I do have is, my stepdad's a big, he's a big, he's a Hot Wheels guy. Got a ton of Hot Wheels. Did a lot of Hot Wheels. So not cars, but Hot Wheels. My grandma was trying to get me to talk about cards that someone else had. And I think one of the biggest letdowns, hey Ryan, I think one of the biggest letdowns that I get is because there's a lack of education. Like people come in, hey Jeremy, people come in and they think they've hit the lottery, and then you look at it and it's all, most of it's junk wax era stuff. I think that's probably the hardest part, is because they either got misinformation or whatever, and you look at it and it's all 1990 Fleer or stuff like that, and it's like, okay, good stuff, but I think I don't want to say breaking hearts with it, but I think definitely trying to educate to go with it. Hey, Chris. So I think it's a double-edged sword in that aspect. Is telling people that what you have here is not worth what you think it is. And then the other one is, if you go for people that have like tried to look on eBay and see what's listed, and they don't look at sold items, and so it's one of those of to be like, hey, like, just because it's listed for this doesn't mean it's worth this. Like, there's a lot of education that has to go into it. So, and that things can change like stocks. I mean, some of the Acuna rookies I was missing, I picked up right after he got hurt. MTP, what's up? Because everyone just started just unloading. Even base paper rookies, like it was like 50% drop off in 48 hours. And I was like, he's going to come back and he's going to do well. Like, it's not looking at the forest when because you're looking at the trees in front of you. And you look at the grand scheme of things. It's why like a lot of people dump Shohei back in like 19 and 20. It's like, guys, like, I understand he's hurt, but the guy could do something really good. And, you make the choice to stick on those convictions. Not everyone's going to work out, but, Shohei, for that example, turned out to do what he did in 21 and 22, and now what he's doing, making a bunch of money and essentially getting robbed of it by his ex-translator at the same time. So 19 left. Bowman Hobby, Bowman Mega, and a Draft Asia 3-box is the closest we have to get us started tonight. If any of the cheaper ones, the other ones still fast, we can do those too. The 2 Bowman box. Try to, once again, I'm trying to keep things under $25, or even, if I can, keep it under 20. Trying to create as much value as we can. So pick some stuff up at the 3-day show over the weekend. So, Mikey, what's a red score? We got a red score? They got beat last night. Late game, that's good for me. Hi, Abby the Break Dog. Good, late game works. Oh, that's right, they're in Seattle. So it would be late game. I like it. one of the few times I can get a late game. Works for me. 9:40, so is that 9:40 Eastern? So 8:40 my time? Yeah, so 8:40, 8:45. All right. Got an hour and a half. I like it. Anybody would take an over-under of how long it takes for Topps to fill my Ellie redemption? Do we want to take any guesses? The barometer that I have is my last one was January. 10 months. 9.5, 10 months on the last one. Facts. Yeah, it was September, like late September, before I got the Bowman's Best one last year in 23. And that was right at the end of the year 22 release. So all right, Lynn's jumping that. Okay. So we're down to 11. Lynn is jumping in. I like it. Dude, the Bowman Draft Asia, man. I really need to think about Bowman. I have a Bowman shirt, actually. Let me find the design. I've got it here. Let me go see if I can find it on my merch site. Find it on my merch site. I think you guys will like this. Hold on. All right, we're down to 9. Where is it? Did it not go up here? I guess I may have taken it down. I have one that says if it's not a first, it's last. Took a little Ricky Bobbyism there. Little Ricky Bobbyism. If it's not first, it's last. I'm going to have to find that design. May have to repost that. When I think of oh no, here it is. Here you go, guys. This is from my merch site, zebrabreaksmerch.com. If there's interest, I can get it printed up. But let me kick you over. I'll show you. I had it done in the Bowman font, too. If it ain't a first, it's last. So straight up out of the Bowman era. And then I have one that I like, and it reminds me of JJ. It's an all-over print, but it says "Let's get ripping." But I think of the Screaming Baseball when I think of Bowman here. Bowman. I think of a Screaming Baseball, which I may have that design here too. National. There we go. Yeah, here we go. It's this design. It's this one. It says "Let's get ripping." But I really should change that and just instead of "Let's get ripping," put Bowman in big in the Bowman font. Hope I don't get copyright struck on it either. So I've got up some designs. I should have to see if there's enough of interest to get them printed. Or you can get them off of there, zebrabreaksmerch.com. I'll create a code or something to kind of cheapen it up for you guys if you guys want to do that. But yeah. So we're down to 12 on the Bowman 3 box. Let me look over in the shot and see what the rest we got here. Nope, I don't need those. Not right now, at least. Yeah, that's the closest. 12 on the 23. 19 on MLS. If you guys want to put in offers on MLS, I'm all for some offers on MLS. And then we're in the 20s pretty much on everything else. On the 1 box, on Chrome Platinum, and on the Bowman 2 box. Everything else is in the 20s. I got those up Sunday night as quick as I could. Just for some cheap stuff. So, but we got a bunch coming. May into June, I think, is going to be is going to be good. So football, I got to figure out what I'm going to pair with Vivid Football when we get it. And we'll figure it out. Cup of cow. Thanks, Lynn. Lynn, I try to take as much of I really need to come up with a design for me and Ben for him and I. Jess, what's up? I've got to come up with something. Because I really want to do something that has the logos and say you're home for Bowman. We're gonna destroy some Bowman this year. I'm genuinely excited. Last year was good. I want this year to be better. So, hope you guys liked Vivid Baseball. That was fun. I think for the price point on it, I think it was fun. I think it was a fun little rip with Vivid Baseball, pulling the all 101 box. So, want to try to do more with Leaf as we get it. So, hey, Mike, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. Mike, how are you? How you been? Nice. Church. I don't understand what you mean, Jess. Yeah, I'm doing good, Mike. We're just still here cruising on. So I think you may have been in and out. Like we did, we did some mixers last week with Leaf Vivid Baseball. I'm pretty sure you saw the stuff that I put in Discord. So yeah, we got more coming. For the Pop Century people. Pop Century pre-orders are up as well for that May 10th. That May 10th stream is going to be, if things feel like I hope they do, for a couple weeks from now. It's going to be a big night. It's going to be a long night because we're going to hit draft Pop Century, and then the Bowman, because who knows how many we're going to be doing that night. So that Friday night could be a real big night for us. Hey, Jay, what's up? So 12 left on the Bowman, the 23 Bowman 3-box mixer. That can kick off tonight. We can do MLS. We can do the Bowman, Chrome Platinum, 22-23 Bowman, and MLS. We can do all four. So whatever we don't do tonight, we'll push to Friday. We'll do that Friday night. Or not Friday night, but Saturday night, I'm sorry. Saturday night, I'm going to have to get out of that habit. Saturday night for Saturday night Zebra Breaks. For this coming Saturday night. And then we're at Tuesday, Thursday next week. And then Tuesday the 30th. Which will be also breaks and auctions. So we've got 2 weeks from tonight is going to be the April consignment auction. I've already got one package. So if anybody has anything they want to send for consignment, reach out, let me know. I know I don't do enough reminders about it. I should do more about that. So what is on our minds tonight, everybody? What is on our minds? Let's see. Had some interesting developments last night on Monday Night Raw as Rhea Ripley forfeited the Women's World Championship due to injury. She got injured last Monday night. So she is. I don't believe you. We all have to take breaks at some point. This has got to be no. Someone's saying, I'm seeing this on social media, Red Lobster is considering filing for bankruptcy, according to Bloomberg. How can Red Lobster go bankrupt when you have the Cheddar Bay biscuits? Can someone explain that to me? How can Red Lobster go bankrupt when you have the Cheddar Bay biscuits? Like, no, that doesn't happen. You can't do that. Not when you have the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Like, I think I've eaten at Red Lobster maybe once just because I can't eat seafood because I'm allergic to it. But, Mrs. Zebra, because you can get the Cheddar Bay biscuits at the store, like the mix to make your own Cheddar Bay biscuits. See, that's the way I do. Make my own Cheddar Bay biscuits. Make your own Cheddar Bay biscuits. Mrs. Zebra made some amazing Cincinnati chili Sunday night. That it literally, as soon as we were done on here, I went out and made it all into meals to freeze, and then literally just put one right in the microwave. I was like, okay, eating one now. She made some amazing homemade Cincinnati chili. It's actually really good for homemade, like very, very good. It definitely hits that spot. Dude, right, Caleb? It's the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Like, yes, I need. Now I'm going to go look and see if I can get it from Amazon. I'm going to go look and see if I can get the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix from Amazon. Red Lobster cheddar. Can you? Yes, you can. Oof. It's expensive, though. Like $7. $7. Oh, they have a gluten-free version. Does anyone know that they have a gluten-free version? They have a gluten-free version of the Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. Yeah, I think, I may have to get some of the Cheddar Bay biscuits. Like, they have a lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. I don't know how that's possible. All right, I'm looking at this too much. It's going to make me hungry. Can't be hungry. What's going on, Pinkston? What if we had like a break club meetup at Red Lobster, specifically for the Cheddar Bay biscuits? How are you? Pass. Is it the concept of going to Red Lobster, or is it the Cheddar Bay biscuits? That's the problem, Ben. Can't be Waffle House. Can't. These guys won't show. We'll have to find a Red Lobster in Cleveland when we go to Cleveland in July, which we're just about 3 months away. Just about 3 months away from the National. Just a little over. It will be here before we know it. It will be early July, and then it's all downhill. What's going on, Julio? And it will be all downhill at that point. Here, let me pull up. There's the dashboard. Got it. There it is. Here we go. Hey. Get this out here. Julio, how are you, man? So so Cleveland then. So Cleveland, Red Lobster, Break Club meetup. Is that what we're saying? I was thinking about coming in Wednesday, maybe trying to go to the ball game, but I'd need to find somewhere to stay Wednesday night because I have hotel Thursday, Friday, Saturday. But I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find anything for Wednesday. Thinking about it. Things are changing at work. Miller has a spot. I'd be open to that if I can. I would absolutely be open to that if I can. If it works. Yeah. Yeah, I can always move my flight. Okay. Yeah, let me work on it. Like things are moving right now. There's some change going on at the shop. It's not really necessarily going to affect me per se, but I think it'll open up me being able to go Wednesday though. So we'll it's in my notebook trying to as we're trying to think ahead and work. So, hey Joe, what's up? I would like to. So, last time I was at Jacobs Field, yeah, I call it Jacobs Field. I'm old school like that. Last time I went to that stadium was my 21st birthday to the day in 2006. Yeah. That's why Mrs. Zebra and I have a shared Google Calendar, and it immediately goes into the calendar. So that way it's not there. What's going on, Joe? How are you? No, no shared Facebook. Honestly, if it wasn't for her photography business, she wouldn't even have a Facebook. That kind of old school. That kind of old school. No Twitter. Instagram, she barely uses. She's just not that type of person. Just not that type of person. But the last time I went to Jacobs Field was 06 on my 21st birthday. My music fraternity in college, our national convention was in Cleveland that weekend. And so I was one of 100 brothers. We all sang the national anthem on the field at Jacobs Field for the game on that night, which was really cool. So I knew I was friends with the national president. And so once word got out that my birthday was that day, I was told up in advance I was going to get a spot no matter what. So that was fun. And then we stayed for the game and all that. And then, yeah, beverages after, you know how it is. So it'll be fun if I can change my flight around. The only reason I thought about it this week is because they sent me a notification. They've changed my flight time for the one I've already booked twice this week. And it's not for another 3 months. It's like, what are you guys doing? To make these changes so far in advance. All right, we're down to 11 with Joe grabbing a spot. Oh, yeah. Repost that. We lost. There was a Cardinals legend that was lost today. Whitey Herzog passed away. Rest in peace, Whitey. WNBA Commissioner Kathy Engelbert has announced that the league is considering Philadelphia, Toronto, Denver, Nashville, and South Florida as potential expansion cities. Okay. Hey, Dan. Corporal Craybill, what's up? Get my master sheet up here. 41. Nice. Welcome. We're happy to have you here. We are just filling some breaks here, just chatting, talking. Nashville will be fun. Nashville will be fun. We don't have a whole lot of basketball around here. That's not college, at least. All right, Tom's in to get us to 8. Let me set up here. Set up here for this real quick. Start throwing in some names here. What's up, Adam? Let's see here. Almost wasn't sure I was going to get my phone up to be able to stream tonight. Upgraded the streaming phone today. Get a last name on this. Oh, that makes sense. Steven, Jim, 3. We could use some basketball up this way. Especially so I don't have to drive to Indy if I want to see Caitlin Clark play. I would rather something a little closer. I mean, Nashville, to be honest, Nashville's not even that close. Nashville's farther away. Indianapolis would still be closer, unfortunately. I would like to just once go to I've never been to a WNBA game. I've only been to one NBA game. Full transparency. I went thinking I could see Giannis, and the Bucks had already locked up their playoff spot, so I didn't get Giannis. I got Thanasis. Yeah. So the apple fell far from that tree. What's going on, Tambo? How are you? Starks, what's up? Mike. Joe. Ben. Tom. Really, Luke? I like the live experience from my end of things. I liked it from my end of things when I went. Trip Penny the Bull. I liked it when I went. I mean, it felt faster than watching it on TV. And that was even with all the in-commercial break stuff and all the TV timeouts. It definitely felt faster when I was there. I enjoyed it. You know, Minuteman Scott, I'll have to shout him out. Minuteman Scott gave me a good deal on the one seat. Love live hockey. Love live hockey. Hate how poorly managed my team is right now. The Blues. So they are not making the playoffs. Oh boy. Yeah, that was my first game, actually. My first hockey game I ever went to. Blues Hawks in 2012. Yeah, 2012. Yeah, 2012 was my first one. So, and then I've been to Nashville. I saw him play in Nashville once. And then I don't think I've been anywhere else. I've seen a bunch of Cincinnati Cyclones games. Those are fun, especially on dollar beverage night. Those were fun when I was living in Cincinnati. But I've been to the playoffs. I haven't. The only round of the playoffs I haven't seen is a Cup final. I even went to the in 2017 is what it was. I went to the Eastern Conference final. It was them and the Sharks. I didn't go to I didn't go to anything in the 19 run, unfortunately, because I was on the road so much. They always seemed to have the home games when I was on the road, when they won the Cup in 19. But I haven't been to a game since the pandemic. You know, it's the same thing with hockey as it is now with baseball with the RSNs. Like, unless you have like hard cable, which I don't, I can't watch them. And Bally's here in Missouri wants like $75 a month to watch them. And I was like, I'm not doing that. Like, you know, the whole concept of TV with sports is getting so stupid and ridiculous. It's not even funny anymore. Full stop. It's just not funny. Can't watch anything. I watched Bloodsport a couple nights ago. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and I got rid of ESPN Plus once MLS moved over to Apple TV. So there goes that concept. Yeah, they need they got to start doing better. They got to start doing better and make it to where you can actually watch. Because then if you watch, then you're going to want to go to a game. But if you can't watch, why do you want to go to a game? If you can't watch on TV for everything else, like it's just it's completely backwards. Is the best way I can put it. What? That makes no sense. Zero. That makes zero sense. How are you? How are you both in my blackout area? Western Kentucky, you're closer to the Nashville TV market than you are me. Here in STL. That makes no sense, Pinkston. None. Zero. Caleb, that makes no sense as well. You're closer to the Indianapolis market. At least you get to watch good baseball. Lord knows the Cardinals aren't worth watching right now. And yeah, I said it in Discord earlier today too. I'm standing behind that statement. Ownership out here has completely botched it. They started it 2 years ago and it has not gotten any better. At least you can watch Ellie and Encarnacion Strand. Like, you can watch their adventures. Gonna watch Goldschmidt be the only person to get on base. Ooh, Hunter Green starts tonight. Yes. Candelario's scratched. We got Hunter Green starting tonight. Okay. What's the division look like right now? Wow, how are we next to 9-7 and we're next to last in the division? That's wild. Every team, 4 out of the 5. Milwaukee, Pittsburgh, Cubs, and Cincinnati all have winning records. And then the Cardinals have a losing record. Dude, Pittsburgh will fall off eventually. They always start off the year hot, and then they hit a cliff at some point. I figured it's a 3-horse race, Milwaukee, Cubs, Cincinnati. I honestly don't think the Cardinals are going to be a 500 team this year. Reds might not be if they can't get their pitching together, among other things. What happened on the injury? Take a look at the injury. 7 left, guys, on the Bowman. On the 23 Bowman. Lodolo activated from the 15-day DL. He could make his season debut. That was April 13, though. Lodolo's off. Ian Gabalt is on the IL. Maul, Antone. Yeah, Antone's done. TJ Antone. Elbow and arm surgery. Yes, Jim, you are in this. You have got 3 spots in this one, my friend. Yeah, TJ Antone is out. Tears in the UCL and flexor mass tendon. Expected to miss the rest of the season. Friedel won't be back until May. McLean possibly second half. 4 to 6 month return. Labrum surgery. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, so that gets us to 5. Jim's taking 2 more. Yeah, I absolutely agree. If Hunter Green can master those new pitches, I mean, he's going to be a nasty. He's going to be nasty to bat against. There's been a lot of comparisons between him and Johnny Cueto. The only difference is at least he doesn't have that weird core movement at the hips or at the waist that Johnny Cueto did. Because it was literally that kind of movement that messed him up in that 2013 divisional round against San Francisco. That messed him up all sorts. But McLean should be back. I think they were saying if everything works out, he could be back by August, which would be nice. But Hunter Green, no, I don't want to see that. India, Benson, Strand, Steer, Fraley, Ellie, Fairchild, Espinal, Luke Malley. Okay. Seattle man looks good. Yeah, him in Milwaukee. He got shellacked by Milwaukee last week. FCT, what's going on? How are you? Good evening. Good evening to you. Welcome in. Get a tweet out here. Let me do this. Let me quote it. There we go. Get a post out here. Who's playing right now? Let's see. What's worth looking at right now? Not /Reds. You can take me off the Reds page. Just take me to straight MLB. Angels 3-1 over Tampa, top 9. 9-2 Baltimore, bottom of the 8th. Miami 5-3 over the Giants, bottom 7. Pittsburgh 1-0 over the Mets, top 7. Cleveland over Boston 5-1. Yankees over Yankees down 3-1 to Toronto, bottom 5. Atlanta over Houston 1-0, top 3. San Diego 4-1 over Milwaukee, top 5. Okay. All right. A little different. You got Chicago and Arizona late tonight. Reds, Mariners late. St. Louis, Oakland. A battle of two bad teams. Oakland 7-10. That's surprising. So that means they're not. They're just a little worse than the Cardinals. Dodgers, Washington 10-10 on the West Coast. And then in the books already today, Detroit 4-2 over the Rangers. Philly 5-0 over Colorado. I know Tom likes that. And then KC and the White Sox were postponed due to inclement weather, which has been belaying the Midwest. Brian Shaw, how are you, my friend? Dodgers call up slugging prospect Pages. Harper, the home run and a double. What's going on, Yammers? Rangers calling up pitching prospect Leiter for Thursday's start. Who's this? Is this Jack Leiter? Okay. He's a 2021 guy. DeGrom, Scherzer, and Tyler Mahle. Wow. Yeah, Jack Leiter's a 2021 Bowman guy. Pages. What's the word on him? Anybody know? What's the word on Pages? Obviously, they think he's gonna. Let me look here. Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah, they did a bunch of moves for him. Let's see here. Eight for 17 with 2 homers in the spring. 23 for 62, 371 with 5 home runs, 15 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases to start the season with AAA Oklahoma City. He has OPS at 1.146. Good Lord. What's going on, Brandon? I mean, well, it says here, I don't know. They're saying the Dodgers views him as the starting right fielder of the future. And they were wanting to keep him down, but with Hayward on the injured list and Chris Taylor struggling at the plate, they needed a bat. Looks like Hayward's looking at a lengthier stint on the IL. So that may be something where he may be around with the Dodgers for a little bit from what we're reading here. And this was today. That's what they were saying today. So you never know. That's interesting. Yeah. I guarantee you, how many of us have, oh yeah. Yeah. He starts hitting. If he starts hitting like that, there's a drive. There could be a real hard argument to him to sending him back down. We know how that is. The Reds kind of were in that situation last year when you had Steer, Ellie, and Encarnacion and Strand all together. You're running out of room as guys were coming off the IL. It's like, where do you put these guys? You gotta keep them up. My gut tells me I think we're going to see Rhett Lauder at some point this year for the Reds. If things keep going the way they're going, we keep having pitching problems. We could be seeing Lauder before the year's out. Because he's in Dayton right now, but it looks like he's roaring. Looks like he's roaring in Dayton, doing really well. Hey, John, how are you? Let's see. Let's get his Oh, they got him in a safe position. They got him in a closer position. Okay. Doing good, John. Yeah, they got him. Yeah, game saved. Or no. No. That's not right. Game started, not game saved. I got to read the stat line differently. So 2 games, 9 innings pitched, 6 hits, 1 run earned, 1 run, and that run is an earned run with an ERA of 1. Ooh. Hey, Mike. Hey, Danny. So he's pitched 9 innings. So that's what, 2 4.5, 2 like a 4 and a 5 inning. 6 hits, 1 run. That run's earned with an ERA of 1. Yeah, we keep having problems in the starting rotation, pitching wise, or if Hunter Green's still struggling or whatever. Yeah, we could slot him into that, and maybe into that 5 spot on the back end. Danny's in to take us 3. Yeah, I just heard a lot of good about this kid in college. Good. In Cincinnati, you need a ground ball pitcher because it's a hitter-friendly ballpark. That's really good. Need to have a ground ball guy. Like, if he's giving guys fits with consistent ground balls, that's perfect. We need a ground ball pitcher. Too many guys trying to lift things up in the zone, and you leave it hanging, and then you end up paying for it as it goes over the fence. In right or left field. All right, we are down to 2. Okay. Yo. We're just talking Rhett Lauder. Okay. Got 1 left here, so John and Hamilton. Closer mojo. I like this. We've taken the first hour here. We've just kind of talked stats and prospects and what we're doing, who's doing what. And Kyle's got it. All right, I like it. Let me send out the notification. And then up next, the next closest one we can do is this. The Chrome Platinum, 1 hobby, 2 light, $12. Yeah. That was kind of the point. Yeah, no. Totally get it. Chrome Platinum, I like it. This is 21, 24, 141. All right. Let me write myself a box here. Let's get... And guys, there's also $15 Bowman's Best 2023. All right, let's do some housekeeping here. Let's go to the randomizer. Let me get the stream one up. Stream display. Give me a sec. All right, names. Copy. Interesting. Interesting, Mike. All right, here we go. So let's roll the dice 10 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. All right. What's going on, Huck? How are you? See. Good. Welcome in. Happy to have you. Okay. Alrighty. Let me save this. So I have that as a record. All right, take a look at this. Here we go. Alex Martin, Arizona. Lynn, Atlanta. Joe, Baltimore. Jim, Boston. Lynn, Cubs. John Luciano, White Sox. Lynn, Cincinnati. Tom, Cleveland. Jim, Colorado. Jason, Detroit. Jim, Houston. Ben, KC. Lynn, Angels. Huck, Dodgers. Ben, Marlins. Steve Katz, Milwaukee. Mike Yoffman, Twins. Hector, Mets. Nick Osberg, Yankees. Kyle, Oakland. Danny, Philly. Tyler, Pittsburgh. Jacob Houtling, San Diego. Kyle, San Francisco. Furtman, Seattle. Jim, St. Louis, Tampa. Kyle, Texas, Brian Shaw, Toronto, and Huck with the Nationals. Blue Jays available. Anyone PC guards? Trade window is open. White Sox available. So Jason says he likes the Guardians. He has the Tigers. So okay. So Tom's offering Guardians for Tigers. Nats available. Confirmed. Guardians, Tigers. Got it. Guardians for the Tigers. Okay. Done. Confirmed. And done. Let me pull this up so you guys can see the chat. All right, that's in. Blue Jays are available. Blue Jays for Phillies. That would be Danny. Put that over there. Any other trade offers, guys? Happy to trade Tigers if someone PCs. Okay. A's for Tigers, Astros for Tigers. All right, so Tigers. A's Tigers. Confirmed. All right. So A's for the Tigers. Come on, computer. A's for the Tigers. Done. Done. Okay, any other ones? Last call. All right. Trade window closed. Let's do this. We'll start with the mega box, and then we'll move to the hobby, and then we'll do the draft Asia last. So 18 spots left in the Chrome Platinum, $12. Yeah, we're waiting for it down here, Mike. Yeah, we might have gotten away with. We might have gotten lucky and gotten away with it. Literally, there was a line of it heading towards me, and literally, like we got in like the slot between the cells. So we may get out of it. We may not. We'll see. Von Soto, Beatty, Piguero, Ramirez, Rada, Wagner. Martin Gonzalez first. Riley Green, rookie. Henry Malloy, Drew Jones, first paper. Now, Luis Lara first. Glider first. Gotta get in the habit. Jackson Holiday, Sweeney. Jacob Berry, Bergola. Luis Rodriguez, first paper. Gavin Cross and Samuel Munoz to round out that. All right. Are you under a tornado warning, Mike? I know we didn't have anything here, but it doesn't rule out the fact that we may not get it today still. Shohei. Vlad. Kowser sights on September. Bo Naylor. Trout. Beatty, rookie. Cassis, rookie. Peraza, rookie of the year favorites. Judge and Francisco Alvarez, rookie. Okay. Jason. So the next one we can rip will be the Chrome Platinum 3-box. Salsa, what's going on? Good evening to you. How are you? All right. Yeah, we're still live. Off to pull up the Reds game. So we got all 3 options for Bowman this year. Jumbo, Hobby, and Breakers. I am very intrigued by this Breakers Delight option. We've never had a HTA format in regular Bowman. Obviously, we've had it in Chrome and everything, but not in regular Bowman. So to be dropping down to that option is highly intriguing this year. It's got me a little intrigued to see what we're going to do. And that's a good start. These are going to be SSP in 24 Bowman. I was talking about this on Sunday night. I love these spotlights. They're coming back in 24, and they are going to be SSP. Jackson Chorio for Milwaukee for Steven Katz. I'm very excited for that. That's one of my favorite inserts in Bowman. Khalil and Muncie. Lesko, 99. Kenny Gomes. Mervis. Joshua Baez, Modern Prospects. De Los Santos. There's Cam. Okay. Cam for the Reds. Gotta check and see what he's doing. Anybody know how he's doing this year? Veen sights on September. Where's Brian Shaw? Brian, any idea? Luciano, Yeni or Fernandez first. Carter Perez, Brock Jones, paper. Eric Brown Jr., Gabriel Gonzalez. There we go. Noel, 93 of the top 100. Montez, Jorge Ruiz, Daniel Susac. Yeah, I got to see how Cam's doing. Thought he was doing pretty decent. Kind of went ham on him last year. Last year I went ham in small bits. I went ham on Collier, and then I got one big louder off a draft. Which, thank you, Furtman. Got it from Furtman. Man, that's making me want to drive to Dayton to go see them both. Will make me want to go see them. They're both in Dayton. Surprised that Cam's still in Dayton in single A. Figured he'd probably be in double A by now. Vaughn Grissom. Yeah, exactly. That was exactly kind of took the words like he's bad. Like, why is he still in single A? Bowen, Sweeney. Why is he still in single A? Valera 22 at the top 100, but where would we put him right now? If he even got close to making the big leagues. Brito, Clifford, Elijah Green prospects. That's before I go next weekend. Dylan O'Reilly, Gutierrez. It's before I head to Cincinnati next weekend. Vargas, Rookie of the Year favorites, refractor. De La Cruz, Mikey Romero, Paulo Vientos, Glider first paper, Galarte and Jet Williams. Yeah, I wish we had a good minor league team closer to me. Jackson Jobe, 20 at the top 100. Lugo. Ooh, there we go. Glider, first atomic. Not numbered. For Texas, for Kyle. And almost maybe easier if he gets to Louisville to go see him in Louisville. In AAA. Hey, Mike. Huh. Yeah, I wish I could go. I wish I could. Yeah, it makes me like with Ben doing the Tin Cat games and stuff like that. It makes me wish we had a decent minor league affiliate close. We don't. I would like to. It's been a long time since I've seen a minor league game. They're fun. Let's give me excuse have to drive up to Ben's, go to a Tin Caps game eventually. Cassis and Senga, Ellie, Paper, Malloy and Herrera, Josh Young, rookie, Hassel, sights on September. Oh, that'll do. Jackson Holiday, paper to 150, blue, 113 to 150, Baltimore, Joe Voris. That's nice. That's very timely. Giving him just getting the call up. Yeah, it's Indianapolis for me, and then Louisville, and then Dayton. Serta and Piguero to see like any of the good A's. Omaha. Storm Chasers. That sounds like fun. Brady. I like the name. I almost last year went to a Trash Pandas game in Huntsville. Cabrera and Arias. I didn't get the time to. I almost did. Almost went to a Trash Pandas game. I'm kind of kicking myself. I should have done that. Mason Wynn, 38 of 100. Harrison Paper. Calzer. Vaquero. Lunar. Yeah, I'm kind of kicking myself that I didn't go to Trash Pandas game last year. The fact that they actually named a team the Trash Pandas is amazing. Beatty. Cruz, Montesino, and Serta. Edwin Arroyo, Henry Ramos. Gunner, Rookie of the Year favorites. Tamar and Miguel Belize. So this last stack should have our auto. Yeah. Yikes. Okay. That's wild. Yeah, I saw some of the footage. There were some nasty storms up that way. Yeah, everything we have is independent. Like there's one in near my work, near the shop, that's independent ball, which is fun. I know Savannah Bananas came with down there. There's Adley and Corbin. Okay. Morel. Cunha. Junior Garcia first. Nolan Gorman, Rookie of the Year favorites. Jason Chorio and Nito. Alvarez Cabrera, rookies. Dian Jorge, modern prospects. Tavares, Jefferson Rojas. Robert Hassel, 16 of the top 100. Ruben Santana. There we go. Martin Gonzalez, first Lunar. Seattle for Furtman. Interesting. Joel Gorman. And there's our... hold on. Oh, my! Adley, rookie auto to 75. 64 of 75 for Joe Voris. Well, that's a wake up. I think it's the first Adley rookie auto I've pulled. I think I pulled everybody else until then. Well, that is a winner. Whew. This was Furtman. This is the last of the 3 boxes I got from Ivan. Adley to 75 rookie auto. If I had a mag, I'd mag it. I don't. So top load it is. Congratulations, Joe. Joe Voris. Baltimore. Well, that woke me up. Luis Rodriguez. Yeah, you don't see rookie autos a lot. Almost an Osorio. Ellie sights on September. Ronnie Simon. Well, and Division de los Santos. Lava to 399. 224, 399. Very nice. It's a nice start. I like it. To round out that. All right. Hold on a sec. Let me move some stuff here. So yeah, we're heating up here. 18 left in the Chrome Platinum. $12. $12 a spot there. All right, last box here. 23 Draft Asia. $12 Asia Parallels. 1 auto. All right. Let's see what we can do here with this. See if we can follow that up. Hudipole, Holland, Ewing, Ingo Boeve. Paul Skeen's first paper. If you are new to me, all cards do ship. Ooh, stained glass. Zanatello, Brock Rodden, Brooks Lee, Chase Davis. Chase Davis stained glass. For St. Louis. For Jim. That sounds like fun, Mike. Here you go, Dylan Heath. Yeah, I'm picking that up from Sunday. Diaz, Alderman, first mojo. Espinoza, Braden Taylor, first mojo. Heath, down, now. Wincor, Ty Floyd. Bryce Eldridge, first paper. Dylan Heath. So I'm going to say his name from now on. Heath. Jonah Cox. Marion Boyd. And there's our auto behind Roccaforte. Celestin, Transformative Talent. Sim, first refractor. Jorge. There we go. Ethan Salas, mojo. Max Clark, first Asia mojo. There we go. Carlson Reed, first mojo. Yeah, a little So I Married an Axe Murderer there. Heath, down. Between that and his love and his explanation of the Pentaveret. Kitty Cats, what's up? What's up, Steve? What's up, Steven? Forrester. Farmello first. McLean. Homer Bush. DePaula. Max Anderson. Nivens. Max Clark, draft. Walters, Torn Refractors. Jake Cunningham, first mojo. Jet Williams, Batoni, first mojo. Last pack, and then we'll do our auto. Tommy Troy, Emerson, Waldrip, Batoni, Drew Jones, Chase Davis, Colson, Montgomery, to $4.99, 216 of $4.99. Paper for the White Sox for John Luciano. You never know. We'll see. Gilbert, Parada, Reds, Carlos Jorge, Speckle, not numbered for the Red Legs for Lynn. Jacob Gonzalez, draft picks, prospects. Eldridge, first refractor. Valdez. Brian Acuna, mojo. Ledbetter, first mojo. Mayer, mojo. All right. Auto time. Behind this is going to be Christian Knapsick. First refractor auto to $4.99. 22 of $4.99. Cleveland. There's some trade mojo. Trade karma. Trade karma at its finest. For Jason Hamilton. Hold on. All right, let's recap. That wasn't a bad little break. Carlos Jorge, Speckle, Colson to $4.99, Max Clark, first mojo, Chase Davis, stained glass, De Los Santos to $3.99, first lava, Martin Gonzalez, first lava, Vaquero, lava, Jackson Holiday to $150, blue, Glider, first atomic, Knapsick, first refractor auto to $4.99, and Adley, rookie auto to $75. That was a good little break there. Very, very nice. Very nice. I will sleeve and top load these real quick. So that catches us up. We got 18 left on Chrome Platinum. I'll grab that for you guys to show you. So here's the Chrome Platinum. So we got a hobby and 2 lights. So you got the black and white mini diamonds in the lights. And then we do have the 1 auto in hobby. $12. Got 18 left that we can rip next. Everything else is pretty much going to be that and under is what we can rip next. Top load these real quick. I have built in I have Elgato key lights. I have Elgato key lights that are linked to my computer. Because the O-rings, I just didn't like the O's popping up on it. So they're like full panel LEDs. So I have them turned down a lot because they can get real bright real quick. I think I maybe have it at 10%. Let me see where I have it at. Because I can actually pull it up. Let's see. You pull up the Elgato. Yeah, I've got it at... let's see. Let me install a new... It wants me to update it here. Yeah, I got it at like 10%. I can pull it up bigger. Yeah, just, you know... Yeah, I keep it pretty cold too. I don't warm it up too much because then you start getting a lot of the yellow tints and stuff like that. So when I built the studio here, I wanted to do. I invested in it because actually it wants me to update a firmware from my light. So yeah, I run the lights. So my mic's Elgato. I've got the Elgato Stream Deck. So kind of just running the Elgato stuff. I wanted to use some proven stuff for my my setup, especially because I do the other video content. So yeah, none of the O-rings or anything like that. I had it for a while. It just got more annoying than anything else. Whoop, and there went the light. It's updating, forcing through an update. Ha! That's given Angel Hernandez a lot of that's given him a lot of grace there, Mike. To be honest with you, it's given him a lot of grace. I don't think he deserves it. Between you and me.